Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a super quick get ready with me for date night. And we're going to jump right in. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you. And if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea and I'm super okay with it. So today we are going on date night to a country bar to go line dance. I don't know, who am I? I started liking country music with my husband, I don't know when, but it's just been a thing, and so I'm into it. So we're gonna go see a concert kind of type thing. They have a live band. It costs to get in, but I'm pretty excited. And I'm gonna do kind of simple, easy, quick makeup, and I'm gonna try my little summer routine with a different product and see how that goes. So let's jump into it. Today I'm on my face. I've got my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Glow Toner. And then I'm doing a light base because I want to keep it light. So I also use the Forever Glow Star Filter by Dior. And that's all I've got on my face. I probably should put an eye cream on while I'm sitting here with you guys. I think I'm going to use my Augustine Bader Rich Cream and just do a little bit of that under my eyes real quick while I'm sitting here with you guys. I like this because it's almost like a balm, and I think it looks really good under, not too much, under concealer. So I've always wanted to try that Aquaphor thing that I see people do, but I haven't yet. So I just have one simple socket line right now. I've been very blessed. I'm 45 and have taken really good care of my eyes. I have some wrinkles up top. I notice when I'm like doing eyeshadow, I'll see my wrinkly eyelids move around, but what can you do? I put skincare everywhere, even on my lids, but it's just how it is, I guess. Too many times I've pulled my eyes, I'm sure, throughout my childhood doing makeup. I never was told I couldn't wear makeup, so I always did. Okay, so the shadow sticks I'm going to use today is the Tarte. This is the Quick Stick in Taupe Luster. And then I have my little Bobbi Brown in Taupe as well. And we're going to jump right in. The brows are freshly tinted. That's why they're so intense. But I didn't do a lot to them. So hopefully they look okay. But I really don't care. Brows are the biggest fucking pain in my ass. I hate doing brows. That's why I got them tattooed, and then the tattooed wore off and I'm stuck dealing with this shit, so whatever. Let me find an older brush. I don't like using my newer brushes for cream or liquids, so I'm going to use an old Morphe M456. Ooh, I got a hair on it, look at that. You know, I tell y'all I'm a filthy beast. I shed like a fucking dog, so there's always hair everywhere in my life. Okay, so I'm going to use Tarte Taupe Luster. And we're just going to get going because it's getting a little bit later. I had to take my son to get a new fan. He wanted a new fan for his room, so that always takes me a little bit longer. I have family members coming home from work, so if you hear some noise in the background, that's why. Yeah, we're just going to do a simple look. I am not an experienced line dancer, and I just recently, like this last 2 years, started listening to country music. You want to know a funny story? When my kids were little, they hated country music, and so I would use it as a punishment. When they were bad, I would tell them to go to their room, and then I would play country music really loud in the background. So I found interesting ways to punish my children without ever putting hands on them. I also did knees, nose, and elbows. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but knees, nose, and elbows is where you have your kids stand in corner, but you have them put their knees, nose, and elbows to a wall, and you only do it for like a minute. You can't do it for long. It's not fun for them. But I guarantee you they will ask to be spanked over that any day of the week. My kids would literally be like, "Can you just spank me?" So I went through some hard shit growing up. My dad didn't know how to properly punish me. He figured it out by the time he had my sister and brother, but he didn't do well with me. And so I always promised my kids that I would never abuse them, or, you know, I found creative ways to punish them. And you'd be surprised how many times my children have asked me just to spank them. And I wasn't really a big grounder because then it just punished me. So I had to come up with things that really stuck with them so that they, and I didn't really have to punish my kids a lot. They were pretty good. I also did kid police. So if they ever hurt themselves or not hurt themselves, if they ever hurt each other, I would put them in the car and I would drive them to the police station and I would say, now you go in there and tell the police that you just hit your brother because that's assault and you can get in a lot of trouble for that. And I'm telling you, it worked like a charm, dude. My kids always told me that I was a good punisher because what I did stuck. Okay, so I'm just using Bobbi Brown taupe on the outer bit over here. I have a fan going pretty high right now because it's like 80 something outside, and I just straightened my hair so I'm a little warm. So I'm not going to use a lot of that shade, but just a little bit on the outer. I swear you guys don't see the difference. In real life I can see a little bit of a difference, but not much, but it makes me feel good that it's there. So that's the eye look. Let me make sure it's even before I say I'm done, because I need to stop saying something and then going and doing the opposite or changing my mind mid-sentence. That's something that drives me crazy about myself when I'm doing makeup. I'll say like in my head like, oh, I'm done, I'm good, and then like 2 seconds later, literally, I'll be like, oh wait, let me do something else. It's more of just thinking before you speak, you know. So I did a crazy live stream last night with Moxie over Trisha, and if you guys want to see it, it'll be up on her Rumble channel. If you go to Moxie's post or community page, she should have it linked, so if you guys want to go see my little bit more mean or crazy or bullier side, you guys go right ahead. I don't bully Trisha, I just tell her the truth of, you know, we just watch her videos and call out the shit she's lying about, because I've been there since day one and seen all of it, so I know she's lying about a lot of things, and it just kind of bothers me. I did not pick a liquid liner, so let me grab one. So it's Quickie. I think I'm just going to use, do I want to use my Tarte Brown one? I think I'm going to use the Tarte Brown one. It's got a little charm on it. I'm going to use the Tarte Brown one, yeah. Okay. I found this. It was at the bottom of my little drawer that I have. I haven't seen it in a while. I swore I thought I had one and I hadn't seen it in a while, so I found it and I put it up towards the top so I'd remember to use it. Dude, someday I'm going to do a full makeup collection, but I have so much makeup and it's obnoxious and it's a lot and it would take me a while. Who else watched Mel Thompson? I don't know if you guys remember her. She passed away right around the time COVID started. Or ended or something like that, and she died, and but she was fabulous and I loved her so much. I watched everything she ever put out. I just watched her makeup collection video just because I miss her. Sometimes I just want to watch. We've got random hair flying through the thing. Okay, sometimes I just want to watch her and hang out with her, you know. That's kind of what YouTube is like for me. So did I just spat? Sorry. So yeah, that was just the Tartiest in brown. We'll put that away because I don't need it again, unless the bottom one should be around, right? Nope, it's black. Okay, all right. I'm gonna put that away and get the black off me. Why would they make a Tarte brown? Why would they make a brown liquid liner and not make the other one brown? Is this one brown? Nope, it's black. Jesus. Okay, so they're all black. Okay, let me tightline real quick. I'm going to use my Hourglass. It's just the one I've been really liking lately. It really does stay in place, and I appreciate that. Another favorite of mine is the Dior one. That was the one I was going to use because I have a bunch of Dior makeup out. Oh my god, hold on. Let me not talk while I'm doing this so I can focus. I'm just poking my eyes out. The Dior one's really good. I love that one. I should have just grabbed it, but here we are. Okay, so that's the eye look. I'm going to do a quick mascara. I'm just going to use the Anastasia. This is the newer mascara they came out with. I don't know the name of it. Lash Brag, maybe? No, that's the other one. I don't remember the name of this one, but oops. Let me get all that clumpy shit off at the end. I am going to try to come on here tomorrow, which is Saturday, and do a video. I have surgery coming up, so I'm not going to be here next week. But if I feel well enough, I'm not going to go on date night next Friday. We're literally going to order in, watch movies, and hang out because I'm 2 days after surgery on the 1st on Friday. So, but I might, if I feel good enough, I am going to sit down and put on makeup because I literally look forward to this all week, you know, doing makeup and stuff. During the winter, I wear makeup constantly, but during the summer, it's maybe once or twice a week, and it's only if it's cool enough for me to put it on. Like, I don't like really wearing makeup on like 100-degree days, so if anything, like I said, I've 100 times, I only really do eye makeup those days. But next Friday looks like it's going to be about the same as today, so I'll probably come on here and do a little makeup. I'm going to hop off line real quick and do my Girl Boss by Tarte, and I will be right back. Okay, lashes are on. I'm going to kind of do the same method I did when I did my summer-proof makeup. I just took my Dior. This is the Backstage, I don't even know the name, I'm trying to get it from leaking. It's the Dior Backstage Foundation. So I'm just going to take this and start here. I'm going to try to do a thicker or a thinner layer than I normally do and see if I can do the same thing I did with my Makeup Forever and see if it works with more than just that foundation. So maybe thinner layers are better. I don't know, but that's what we're going to try today. So just doing it for science. So yeah, last weekend when I said, oh, I'm going to not go to the strip club. Oh girl, you know, I ended up at the strip club and me and my husband got lap dances together. And you know what? I don't enjoy doing lap dances with him privately. I like him to go do his own thing. There's something about watching a girl dry hump your husband a little bit differently than on stage. It's just not that appealing. I'm a very secure woman. My husband makes sure that I'm secure, but I just didn't enjoy it as much as, and I think we've done that before, but I think there was a reason why I don't go back there with him. And it costs so much more money to do a couple, but we obviously know the girls, so they always hook us up. But I just was not, I was like, you know what, babe, this is you go do your own thing and I'll do my own kind of thing. I just didn't like it as much as I guess maybe I should have. I don't know. But yeah, that was it. We had a lot of fun, and I have surgery next week, so I am literally not going to be out hanging out. So I was like, let's go find something wholesome to do, right? Let's go find something not so crazy. I'm gonna take the last little bit on my sponge from my hand. Just push that in. So we are going to go do some country dancing, I guess. And I haven't done it before, but I don't want to end up at the strip club tonight. So once my husband has a few drinks, you know, it's very easy to persuade me to go there because I love it just as much. You know what I mean? So I need to like reel it in a little bit. Okay, so I have 2 sticks here. I have the Dior Forever in tan, and then I have my contour shade in medium. So we're gonna start with the tan. Just put that there. This may look like a lot, but I am gonna put powder over it, and it is a lot. Don't let me lie, it is a lot. So it's not for everybody. No, I just took a big spoon. I popped a little more. I'm gonna burp. If I burp, excuse me ahead of time. I'm a little hyper. I got some really good sleep last night, so it was very therapeutic to let Trisha have it a little bit. You know, I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Apparently she T-boned or got T-boned today, and the whole time she kept trying to involve our live stream last night with her accident and Sean, her husband, and I'm just like, girl, okay, that was way too much. Hold on. I'm gonna use my foundation brush and blend that out because that was just way, I forget how potent those things are. Damn it. So I need to clean this one anyway, so it's a good time to use it for this. That was way too much, girl. I forget. I just forget. I'd be forgetting, baby. I'm gonna take whatever's left and just kind of use it up around my jawline. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. You can almost fix anything if you just don't panic. I often will have 1 second of panic and realize that I do this all the time, so I just need to like check myself and everything's gonna be fine, you know what I'm saying? I look a little crazy right now, but I'm waiting to put my concealer on right after I do my contour. So, and here we go, doing another dark amount because we don't learn lessons that quick, do we? I need to start wetting my brushes again. That really does help soak up the product. I'm gonna take my Smashbox primer water and just I do a tiny little coat, and I just kind of, God, I have my hair everywhere right now. That's what happens when I try to put my hair back. When I'm over in this area of my room, my hair is just everywhere. I am constantly like vacuuming and cleaning my room. I shed like a fucking dog. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys go over and see the video or the live stream, it's a long one. I wasn't there for the first couple hours, but I came in later that night and I hung out with her till the end, Moxie. And you know, all I want Trisha to do is stop fucking lying. That's all I want. Stop fucking lying, dude. It's disturbing how much she lies. And she thinks that we're stalking and harassing her because we're just calling her out on the lies. I mean, I've been here since the beginning, so I know a lot of the stuff she's saying isn't true. And I just don't understand. Like, you want to have a fresh start, then stop talking about your past. That's like key number 1. I'm just saying. I'm gonna let it go now. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, go over to Moxie Vintage. I'll link it in the comments below if you want to go see. And then she should have a link to the Rumble channel if you guys want to go see what I said about her. I was just being honest. If somebody talked about me like that, I'd appreciate it if I was acting a fool. So I'm going to use the Westman Atelier concealer. I have got lash glue and clean up lash glue all over my fingers. So if you see that, I'm a filthy beast. My baby hairs are trying to play me even though I hairsprayed them down. So ignore me. I'm trying to fix them because I'm about to freak out. Okay. Woo, let's paint ourselves up. Okay, I'm just going to use my beauty blender. I don't know, I just know it's better to not lie. Oops, I didn't blend out that. Y'all didn't tell me. Y'all didn't tell me. It's better to just be yourself and be honest and tell the bad things about yourself. That's why I'm so honest on here, because nobody can shame me for things that I already know about myself, you know what I mean? And I was a bad person, and I don't deny that, and I don't care. I'm not that person now, and I've proven that to my family, my friends, you know. My mama got to see me be a good person. My dad barely got to see me be a good person because he's the one that went through it the hardest with me, you know. But I'm all about redemption and people changing, but you cannot sit up here and live in your past forever. It's not healthy, and you're never gonna move on. She says she didn't care. She said in her live streams last night that she was going to bed 100 times, and she kept popping over in our live stream talking shit to all of us. So she's literally hiding the fact that she's like, I'm not bothered, and then ending her live stream and then hopping over talking shit to all of us. Like, girl, figure your life out. It's embarrassing at this point. I am gonna bake with the Givenchy loose powder. And I really don't want to get this on my gray shirt, but I'm sure I already have. Yep. What can you do? Anyways, I really have avoided talking about Trisha on my channel for good reason. Obviously, she's a fucking shit show. And she likes to go real life on people and then say everybody's stalking her. That's not my vibe. Oh no, you know what I did? I put powder down. I put powder down before I did my cream blush. I'm getting in a hurry. Shit. Well, let's see how good. Let me just do the other side and we'll see how good this cream powder works on top of powder. This cream stick works on top of powder. Why am I stumbling already? That just threw me for a loop. Sorry, guys. I was not expecting that to happen. Let me bake for a minute. I know the longer you let it sit, the better results you get. I'm really sad that they switched this powder now that I kind of get it and I like it. I'm going to do a light right here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let me wipe it off. I actually want to keep this part not powdered in case I have issues, so let me not do that. Let me see, what am I going to do here? We'll just do a concealer right here. I'm going to leave that just bare without any powder, that way till I'm going to go eat. And if I have any issues and I don't powder it, I can just touch it up. And I sweat right here when it's warm, so let me do that. I got a little ahead of myself here. Talking about her just makes me so I need to not talk about her. That's the best trick. But yeah, I did a long live stream last night with Moxie. I'm just sick of the lies. If she wasn't scamming people for money and telling lies about everybody and saying we're all in some drug ring, I really wouldn't care. I'm telling you, I wouldn't care. Go let her live her life. But she is doing that, and it does bother me to a point, not to where I give too much of shit, but let me wipe away this bake real quick. And I'll set my forehead real quick with the powder. Right there, so we can do my brows. Yeah, I don't know. That's really as much as I want to talk about her because she gets on my nerves so bad. So let me move on. Anywho's, let me get a couple brushes out ahead of time right now. I'm reaching for one. I'm always looking for my little eater brush because she likes to fall down where I can't see her. She's a bitch like that. Okay. Oh, I'm a little nervous now to put this cream product. So I'm actually just going to take it right from this. I just have it in candy. This is the new Dior Rosy Glow Cream Blushes in Candy. Let me see how bad that looks. Let me get a mirror. I'm all clustered. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Okay. We're not going to do a lot just because I already put down powder, but I need the cream products to help me out. So this is not the way I wanted to do my makeup, but I started talking about something that actually irritates me and I'm a little flustered. So apparently she got in a car accident tonight, and then wants to sit and talk about us the whole time. Like, dude, get it together, girl. Get it together. Yeah. I don't know. Would you guys like me to talk about her on here? I don't know how many of you follow her, but I could if you guys wanted me to. I mean, I have things to say. She does irritate the fucking shit out of me, so I'm going to go into my Givenchy pressed powder. I've just been really liking this. I didn't know I'd like it so fucking much. And I didn't know I would end up loving this so much, or I would have gotten a huge one. I think I did have a huge one and took it back because I didn't like it. But now that I know how to use it right, I actually do like it. So, but I do love the pressed powder, and I'm going to go in with that and set my face. We are all over the place today. I've already had a long day, y'all. But I got good sleep. I'm in a great mood. My husband's excited because he always loves it when I'm in a good mood. That means I'm going to have a good night. I can only tolerate so much in life before I just get exhausted, you know. Oh, I just powdered right there again. Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to go into the Dior. This is the Jumbo. This is their new Dior Forever Nude Bronzer. It's the powder bronzer, if I could figure out how to open it. There we are. Yeah. Oh, hold on, real quick. Okay. They're just checking in with me. I love this. So, we're going to put that there. I really lightly setted everything on this side. I'd rather set it with this. I don't want a bunch of layers. I think that has been the key. So obviously I did a little bit different than what I wanted to because I got distracted, but that's how it goes. Yeah. So yeah, life is good. Everything's been good. Just busy. Preparing for surgery is not fun, especially a major one. Oops, I just dropped something. Hold on. do not like bending down like that when I'm live streaming, or not live streaming, doing a video. Oh my god, Sarah, calm down. Why am I acting all crazy? I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Dior. This is the powder contour, and I just kind of go back and forth in between it, and then I dab it on my hand just to make sure it's not too intense. Yeah, I just have a lot on my mind. I don't know. I'm doing good, but I always have a lot on my mind. I have a lot to do this weekend to prepare for surgery because I'm going to be down for a while. I didn't realize it was such a big deal. I was like, oh, I'm going to go get some stuff taken care of. No big deal. I have prolapse, but I don't have anything coming out. My organs, or my cervix and bladder and everything, are just being pushed around. So they call that semi-prolapse, even though I don't have anything coming down. I have a mass that's pushing on things. So I'm not ashamed of that. I'm thankful that it's not what I've been told could happen, and I caught it in time, so I'm getting it taken care of. But I'm getting a whole hysterectomy done, and they want to take that mass out and see what it is. So, but the doctor did look at it, and she's like, I've seen 1,000 cancer tumors, and it doesn't look like that, so I think I'm okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to go into the matching Dior blush in Candy in the powder version. So, yeah, I'm not worried. I have a really great doctor who's actually quitting, a surgeon who's quitting what she's doing and moving to a different field, right, literally in September. So, but she's cool and we get along, and I let her know, like, I'm very big on being the boss of my life, and I don't really like doctors pushing me around, but I'm always very respectful. So, but I've just had a lot of doctors do me wrong. And so I was like, hey, you know, I'm very proactive in my life, and I don't want to do things that are unnecessary. And she's always been very, very cool with me. We get along really well. So, yeah. I have a very rare blood type, and she's like, oh, we found a universal donor, and we're cleaning the blood, and we're going to get it compatible with yours. And I'm like, what'd you just say? I don't want a blood transfusion if you don't have my blood type. Surgery is a whole thing, y'all. It's scary. It is scary. I'm not scared, but it's scary, you know. I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to do the hourglass in my waterline real quick. And then I am going to let that set for a second. Because sometimes if I go right in with whatever I'm going to put on my eyes, it moves it around. So I kind of want to let that set for a minute. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus. Try to pull my straightened hair back. Ever feel like you just need a little bit more Fix Plus during the day? Yeah. So I'm all over the place. I got really good sleep. That's why I'm like, what is wrong with me today? But it's just been a day, man, already. Okay, and I just go in with secondary with the Stay Over Fix Plus. It's kind of like the setting spray part of it, I guess. I don't even know what to call it, but that's what it's marketed as. Okay, where are we at? Let me go in. I think I'm just going to do the Taupe matte one under my under eye. I really don't feel like putting sparkle under there today. So I'm just going to do the Taupe one. It's by Bobbi Brown. It almost matches. Yeah, it's pretty close. I love these cream shadow sticks in the summer. I'm telling you, once they sit down, they do not move, and that's why I love them so much. I just don't have to worry about issues with it later. And it will literally hang out all day and not move. So we love that. Let me look real quick. Sorry, hold on. Let me fix my eyeliner. I hate when I'm in a hurry. I don't do good. Anyways, tomorrow I want to come on. It'll be Saturday, and I want to use this shadow that was sent to me by my really good friend Kimberly Sharari, who passed away like 2 years ago. This is the JD Glow in and I have some really cute palettes I want to use with it, and yeah, so I think I'm going to do that tomorrow for kind of a colorful look, or Sunday. I'm not sure. We'll see how tonight goes and how late I'm out, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I would like to come on here tomorrow and do all that. So now that I've set, let's do highlighter. I'm going to go with the golden one today. I'm going to go into the Amrezy. I have a ton, I have a whole drawer full of highlighters. And then I have a little stack right here that I use all the time. These are just my favorites, so I use them a lot. But I have like all of the Anastasia ones, all of the Jeffree Star ones. I have so many that I just don't use anymore, which I should because they're all still good. But I just have my Hourglass, my Dior, my Anastasia, my Natasha Denona, my Chanel, my Fenty, my Charlotte Tilbury. Those are just my go-tos, so I tend to hover to those more than anything. And then real quick while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go into my, this is the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder. It's like a champagne color. I'm going to do that real quick too. I'm just going to do that. The inner corner popping. I'm a little nervous, y'all. I think that's what I keep thinking about, is am I going to be able to dance in front of everybody? I don't know. My husband always makes me feel so comfortable with everything I do that I'm just like, yeah, I can do it with him, you know? So we're going to try it. I've never done this before. I'm not a huge dancer, but I want something to do besides go to the strip club, so I'm going to really try, y'all. Pray for me that I don't end up there because I'm so sick of spending so much money there. I really am. I like need a break, but I'm also addicted, you know? And I have a husband who's like, whatever you want, babe, we can go. Yeah. Everybody thinks it's him, but it's actually me. Just being honest. Okay, let me do one more set. I think I'm going to use just one setting spray. I'm going to use the Airbrush by Charlotte Tilbury. Okay. Ooh. And then let me get some under eye mascara on because I look crazy. Okay. That fan going keeps making my eyes water. Stick. Okay. I'm just going to use my Bad Gal Bang. It's the waterproof one. I'm trying not to repeat what I always say in all my videos. I'm like, oh, the Tarte lashes, oh, the waterproof. I feel like I repeat things so much. I think that's why I keep stumbling, because I keep wanting to talk about the same stuff. And I'm like, stop. They've heard it 1,000 times. They don't care. But we are almost to 1,800 subscribers. I just hit 1790. So, thank you for the new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. And I used to do giveaways, and I've been thinking about wanting to do another one soon. So maybe I'll do something like that. I don't want to promise it. That would be stupid. Never make promises until you know you can keep them, you know what I'm saying? But I've been thinking about it. I hate using a giveaway to get subscribers. I'd rather have people subscribe because they like me and then do a giveaway. So that's kind of where my head's at, is I don't want to use it to get people to come here. You know what I mean? If you want to be here, awesome. I love and appreciate you. Even if you don't like me, that's cool. We all need criticism in our life, but I don't want to, you know, like bribe people to come here. So I need to do some thinking on it, but I would like to do some kind of new palette that's come out for someone. You know, pick someone randomly, and yeah, I don't know if it'll be this month or next month. I have a lot going on this month, well, towards the end of the month, so something I'm thinking about. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna get out of here. What am I at? 34 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Lip Cheat, and it's Sculpt and Fill, and this one is in medium. So oops, hold on. Oh, Happy Gilmore 2 just came out on Netflix. I got a notification for it. Okay, so quick little lip line, and then I'm going to fill it with the other side. Chicken fried steak is one of my favorite meals. I make a mean chicken fried steak, and I found somewhere that makes them from scratch, so I'm so excited to go tonight. I'm going to use my Gucci lipstick in, oh, I know the name of this, and I can't remember. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's this one. Okay, and that's going to be it, y'all. I need to go. I've been all over the place. I just have too much on my mind, so I'm going to get out of here and go have a good night. Wish me luck on the country dancing. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know about all this, but we're going to give it a go. I love you guys. Thank you for still being here with me, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow or Sunday. I want to do a video before surgery because I know I'm not going to be able to do anything for a couple days after that, so hopefully life will allow everything to go the way I want. But we'll see. So y'all have a good weekend, and I'll see you next time. Peace.